Good afternoon, and thank you all once again for joining us here today. In this time, one would think that we in India have seen almost all kinds of cop shows and movies. And then came a script that really excited us. One that showcased another facet about our brave and resilient police force. One that talks about how they overcome their own personal demons every day to keep our cities safe. Abhay is a series that makes us all very proud. Bringing the procedural format of crime thrillers into the Indian OTT space is really quite exciting. We have an expert like BP Singh sir, who has immense experience in this genre, who comes on board as the producer of the series. You will also see the very, very talented Kunal Kemu in a never seen before avatar. And yes, this is Kunal's digital debut, so we are all very excited about it, and we welcome him warmly to the ZEE5 family. As Natasha in this series, you will see Elnaz, who plays a very, very crucial role and has done a fantastic job. You will also see Deepak Tijori in a negative role in the first episode. We are not going to go through the traditional binge watch format for this series. We'll be releasing 2 episodes every month. So starting the 7th of February, this Thursday, all our episodes will start coming on the platform. At ZEE5, February is a very special month for us. It's our first anniversary on the 14th of February this year. And like we promised you last year, believe me, 2019 is going to be as exciting with a huge lineup of great shows coming. So wish us all the very best and hope you're all with us through this journey in 2019. Thank you so much.
BP Singh and Kunal Khemu, thank you once again for joining us and gracing this very auspicious occasion with your presence. Yeah, we've seen it. Yes. Yeah, I'll just be asking you to repeat questions about your character and about experience in the show. Yeah? Can we have the chairs for them? Yeah. Hi, good afternoon. Welcome. Thank you for joining us and taking out your valuable time. So my first question is to Elnaz. How was your experience working with ZEE5, and can you tell us more about the show and the character that you're playing? It looks pretty intense and very captivating.
Yes.
Yes.
Hi, hello, hi everyone. Thank you for coming. My experience has been great, actually. I've had a lot of fun on the first episode already with Cancer and ZEE5 as well. It's the first time that I'm working with ZEE5. So that's been great. And the other question was?
How was your experience? And tell us a little bit about your character that you're playing. What is the whole character about?
My character, the name of my character is Natasha. And I would say she has a lot of shades, a lot of layers to her. Unfortunately, I can't tell you a lot because ultimately you're supposed to go and watch it. So I'm actually very excited about Natasha because I feel there is so much I can do with her as an actor. So that's something that really, really excited me when I heard the story. So yeah, I'm very excited about it.
All right, that sounds fantastic. My last question to you, before I ask the question to Kunal, which is the most favorite scene that is very close to your heart?
Well, that again is quite tough to say because we can't reveal much about my scenes, especially in episode 1 also.
Or maybe some memory that you would like to recollect and tell us about.
I think what I really found very sweet is I'm going to be shooting with this child a lot in the series. And it's the first time that I'm shooting with a child. So that was very cute. We were shooting at night. It was not so easy for him. It wasn't easy for me, so I don't want to know how he felt. But yeah, he was very cute. He kept asking me, do you want to see my brother? He's in the vanity. And I'm like, yeah, after this shot, after this shot.
All right.
So that was very sweet. I'm looking forward to working more with him and also, obviously. Kunal.
All right. Thank you. Thank you so much. That was lovely talking to you. My next question to Kunal.
Yes.
So this is your first time you're doing something like this on this format and on similar lines. So how has been your experience and journey so far? You've been a brilliant and a very versatile actor. We've seen you, in different genres, playing various roles. So what was the most challenging part for you?
Challenge will be on the 7th to see how many people come and watch the show. But I really enjoyed being a part of this show क्योंकि मुझे लगता है कहीं ना कहीं for me, firstly it was a character that I haven't done ever, and I've done so many comedies in the past few years that doing something like Abhay just was very interesting and intriguing for me to go and live that part. I like the feedback that I'm getting on the trailer. A lot of people are saying that, oh, it reminds us back to the Kalyug days and all of that. But I've also been a very big fan of shows that are based on crime, investigation. और पीपी सर ने तो मतलब हमारा इंडिया का सबसे longest running CID बनाया है. But what is different and interesting, I think, for him also is when we watch the crime shows and investigative shows, it's always to find out who did it, किसने किया ये crime. इस सीरीज़ में जो अलग अलग क्राइम्स हैं हर एपिसोड में, उसकी सबसे बड़ी खासियत ये है कि पहले ही कुछ लम्हों में आपको पता चल जाएगा कि किसने किया और कैसे किया. बट द होल शो इज़ अबाउट हाउ अभय फाइंड्स हिम एंड हाउ ही नेल्स द क्रिमिनल्स. उसके अलावा जो उसकी अपनी ज़िंदगी है वो चलती रहती है थ्रू द शो एंड एपिसोड्स, बट इट्स अ डिफरेंट क्राइम एवरी एपिसोड. सो there's a uniqueness and a freshness to every episode because वो crime अलग है, and because they're inspired by true crime in our country, it makes it even more intriguing to kind of play those parts. But like I said, OTT platform mein, this is the first time I'm doing a show, and I'm very happy to be doing this with Z5 because I actually when I was on set, मुझे कोई फ़र्क नहीं लगा कि मैं एक अलग फॉर्मेट कर रहा हूँ क्योंकि बिल्कुल एक ही फिल्म सेट की तरह क्रू ही उतना बड़ा है, एपिसोड के बजट्स इतने बड़े हैं, the kind of technicians that are involved and the kind of equipment that we are shooting with is pretty much like how we shoot a film. And it was a great experience for me, and I'm looking forward to doing more episodes and chatting much more with you guys when you've seen a little bit more, so that we can have some feedback as well. But all in all, it's been good so far.
All right. Thank you so much. My last question is to Mr. BP Singh. So thank you so much for joining us this afternoon. Would you like to say something about the show?
I want to say something about Kunal, if you allow me.
Of course.
Yes. So, when I worked with, as you know, many actors in my life. And when we finalized, when Kunal said yes to the show, everybody was quite excited. But we kept on getting this feedback. He wants to know more, he wants to meet the writers, he wants to have meetings with writer, he wants that head writer should come and meet him. I say, yaar, ek aur actor. ये कहाँ से आ गया भाई? So we met him. A big team met him, and he told us what he thinks about Abhay. We had a team of writers who wrote for months about Abhay, but I must tell you, frankly, what he had, none of us had. What he thought, none of us had ever thought. So हमने वो सब फेंक दिया जो हमारे पास था. Whatever he is thinking about the character, we are retaining it. Thanks.
Thank you, thank you. Let's give them a big round of applause for this conversation and being part of this. We are now open for the Q&A. Do we have any questions coming in?
Sir, you have been a creator of many iconic shows like CID and Art and so on and so forth. So, why did you have to try out this new medium rather than doing shows on television, which has been your forte really?
I mean, there are 2-3 facts that I'm not getting enough programs on television. I'm trying my best. There are some programs which I'm going to do, which you will be seeing shortly. And as producers and as program makers, we always wanted to do something on OTT platform. So this is a very big opportunity we got. And we have poured in everything, whatever we have. And we really want to make it successful. We have used all our experience, whatever we had. We have been producing program for about more than 25 years. So we have utilized all that experience in producing.
How different was technically this medium from other TV shows?
Oh, we had to unlearn many things, and there is a big team from Z5, which we have meetings every day. So we keep on learning. As I am a hardcore TV guy, everybody knows that's a boon also and curse also. So it's more like a curse now, actually. So we as producer, I had to unlearn many things, and that's why I'm not directing it myself, though I've been asked many times, but I purposely kept myself away from it. OTT platform requires a different kind of expertise. The scale should be of a film, but it cannot be a film because then everything will be called filmy. And if it is not of that scale, people will not watch it. It cannot be, definitely be TV, because TV is a different kind of thing, different kind of stories are taken on TV. OTT gives you a freedom and opportunity of trying out different subjects which you cannot ever think of also before.
Are you inspired by foreign shows like Crime Investigation Diary?
Not at all. I believe I create my own path. You know it.
Kunal, we know you as a comic franchisee actor or a romantic teen lover boy as such. So what made you take up this role, and how did you have to research for this role?
You know, actually, as actors, one of the reasons you become an actor is because you get to play so many parts. And even though, like, I remember when I started with Kalyug and Traffic Signal, people just said he's an intense actor and this is what he'll do. And then I wanted to experiment with comedy, so I did something like Dhol. And from there, this thing started that I actually just kept on doing comedies. And now people say that, oh, we always thought that he's a comic actor. But having said that, it's really encouraging to know that people still kind of come to you with stuff which is not, you're not already typecasted in everybody's head. So when Abhay came my way, like I said, I really like watching a lot of binge television, and I like crime a lot. I like investigative shows. But like BP sir said, and because you asked him, it's so much like so many, but so much unlike all of them. Because firstly, they're all Indian stories. It's our police system at work. It's the darkness of the criminals that exist within our country. And like I said, it's not about who did it. You know who did it. But how did he get caught? So all of those things put together, I thought this was great for me to come back. And I know this because the first day that I was shooting, I really enjoyed a different process that your mind was kind of going through when you're taking instructions from the director and you're reading the script, because it's a different part. This is the first time I'm actually playing a cop. So we had somebody on location who's actually from a special task force, and to kind of guide us how the body language should be, and how do you, when a senior is in the room, what do you look for, and if I am the senior, how do I talk to my junior? So all of those things. So it's a process that we are kind of still going through. We've just finished the first episode. We have these writer room meets, and we all read about it. We kind of, depending on the episode and what we're going to get into, we kind of try to research stuff with that. So I'm really enjoying this whole process, and I just hope that we have a show at the end that we're all proud of.